Hi, welcome to Learning Monkey. I am Vikram. In this class, we'll try to understand reverse array placement practice question, and this question is about reversing the elements of an array. So this is here. We are not provided with any test cases. We have to take the test case. So simple test case has been given. So what the problem statement is, so this is our 7th placement practice program. So we have already covered 6 different placement practice questions. If you haven't watched those videos, please watch those videos and come back here. And every video in our channel is going to be part of entire course or a playlist. Our suggestion is to follow the entire course so that you can have better understanding of the concepts, and the link for the playlist is provided in the description below. Now let's try to understand the problem statement. The problem statement is the function reverse array. So this is the function. So what this function is, it is having the arguments, has an array ARR as an argument. So it is going to take the address of the array. So this argument, this is what the function is having. For example, if input array ARR is, so if this is the input array, so what is the expected output is all these elements. So this is from the reverse direction, the elements of the array has to be arranged. See, 20, 30, 10, 40, 50. So reverse order is 50, 40, 10, 30, 20. So this is how the things are to be arranged. So let's try to write the logic for this. So what we will do is we will write the logic, which is said there are different ways to write the same logic. So we'll try to write the logic which is based upon the logic of this question. First we will try to understand that. Now from that logic we will try to make the necessary corrections. If any corrections are required, we will try to do the necessary corrections. So what is the logic is, first we'll take the array, we'll try to understand with an array. So this is our array. We'll take the same array. It is 20, 30, 10, 40 and 50. The elements or indexes are, so if this is the array that is passed, so what are the arguments? Let's try to see the arguments that are passed to this. It is the array address, and the next one is length of the array. So what is the length of the array? Length of the array is having 5 elements. So we'll take a variable called len, and this len is equal to 5. Now with this len, how can we get, how we are going to do that is, we will take the original length of the array. So we will take another variable temp, and in this we will store the length of an array for future work. So it is going to be 5. So this temp is equal to 5. Okay. So now how to reverse the elements of the array is, the logic is, first we will take the half the length of the array. So we are going to take a for loop, and it is going to, we are going to take a for loop, and it is going to iterate for I less than or equal to temp is equal to temp by 2 and I plus plus. So how many times does this for loop is going to iterate? This is going to iterate. For example, if you are having 5 elements, 5 by 2 is 2.5. Only the integer is considered because temp is an integer type, 2. So it is going to iterate for 3 times, 0, 1, 2. 3 times it is going to iterate, less than I less than or equal to temp by 2. So 2.5 by 2, which is 2. Okay. So starting from 0, it is going to iterate for 3 times. Now what we will do is, we will take the last element. We will first take the last element, and we will start from here. As we are starting, I value is equal to 0. So we will take the last element and we will swap these 2 elements. We will swap these 2 elements. Next what we will do, we will move this pointer here, and we will also move this pointer here, and we will swap these 2 elements. Next again this element and this element. So we will swap this element, means it will remain in the same place. Okay, so how many times we are going to iterate? That is the reason why we are going to iterate for temp by 2 number of times. Temp by 2 means it is 5, 5 by 2 means it is 2 times. So until here, till here we are going to iterate. This loop is going to iterate till here, and by this time all the elements will be in the swapping order. Already they will be in the swapped order. Okay, so now how to write the logic? So what we will do is we'll take temp is equal to initially what we will do is okay, so we'll take another variable called temp1. So in this we will store the this element 50, this element. So it is going to be array of ln minus 1, length minus 1. So what is the value of length? It is 5. ln minus 1 means it is going to be 4. So here it is going to be 4. It is not going to change, it is 4. So now this 4 this value will get stored in temp1. So what does the temp1 consist of? Temp1 consists of 50. Temp1 consists of 50. Now what we have to do is array of ln minus 1 is equal to array of I. So we have to swap it, right? So this element, so this ln minus 1 in this place we have to move this element. So now this element will be 20, and a of I means it is a of 0, initially the value of 0. So this 20 will be moved to this place. Now what we have to do, we have to store this place with 50. So how it can be done? A of array of I is equal to temp. So what is the value stored in, just swapping logic, what is the value stored in temp? It is 50. So this place it is going to store with 50. Okay, so simply these two elements got swapped. Next what we have to do, so this is very important point to understand. Next what we have to do, we have to decrement the length, decrement this temp. So this is the temporary variable that we have taken, or so this length has to be decremented, ln has to be decremented. So what we have to do, ln is equal to ln is equal to ln minus 1, or it can be minus is equal to 1. Okay, so ln minus equal to means ln is equal to ln minus 1. So this is the for loop. Okay, so this is the end of the for loop. So what happens here, ln is equal to ln minus 1 means, so this ln value will get decremented now. So it is going to be 4. Again in the iteration the value of I is equal to 0 previously, now it will become 1, and this ln is equal to 4 now. So temp by, so this is not going to do anything. So this one, temp1 is equal to array of ln minus 1. ln minus 1 means this one, ln minus 1 means this one. So this is going to be 40. So this temp1 is going to be stored with 40 now. Now this 40 has to be shifted here. As the value of I is equal to 1, so array of ln minus 1. So this one has to be stored with array of I. What is the value of I? It is 1. Array of I is 30. 30 will get stored here. So and this has to be shifted with 40. That is done by, as the temp is equal to 40, so the temp value has to be stored in a of I, so which is going to be 40. So again in the decrement these two pointers will point here and this will remain here itself. So you try to do one more iteration. So with that this 10 will remain here itself. Now what are the new values? So this will be here itself. So what are the new values? It is 50, 40, 10, 30 and it is 20. So I have written it here 20. Okay, so this is how we can reverse the elements. Now let's check the logic. See, this is the logic that is given. Are there any mistakes? So these are the temporary variable. In our case it is this one. Original ln is equal to temp in our case it is temp. So in our case it is temp and this is temp1. So I'm just synchronizing these two bits, okay, these two codes. So original length minus 1 by 2, original length by 2. So again, so the swap condition, nothing to change in the swap condition. The only change, the only mistake here is this one. So we cannot increment the length, we have to decrement the length. So from there we have to move to the reverse side of the array. So we have to decrement the length. Ln is equal to, we have done ln minus 1. So what is this code? It is ln minus is equal to 1. So which is ln is equal to ln minus 1, but here they have given it as ln is equal to ln plus 1. So this is a mistake and we have to replace this with this one. Okay, so and the array will get returned back and it is going to be the reverse order of the array. Hope you got the clarity on this concept. Thanks for watching. If you haven't subscribed to our channel, please subscribe to our channel and press bell icon for the latest updates. And if you have any doubts regarding this concept, please post your doubt in the comment section below. And if you feel that this video is helpful to you, please give us a like symbol and please share this video with your friends so that they will also get benefited. Thanks for watching.